Hi guys, what's
Hello.
up? So today we're going to do a real quick video, and this is going to be on mobility exercises to help you squat lower and more effectively.
So two simple exercises, one for hip mobility and one for ankle mobility. These are the two popular ones that we see, the old heels coming up, hips go way. So let's crack on. So the first simple exercise is all about loosening your hip flexors off. Your hip flexors, they start on your lower back and they come round in front. So if you're someone who's doing a squat, and you come down and your hip flexors are tight, your bum's gonna tip and your shoulders are gonna come forward. So it's really important to loosen those off, get some fluid into the joints and some blood into the muscles. So basic setup, if you've ever done a lunge before, I want you to go into that position and then from there, slide yourself back another foot length, stretch all the way down into that front leg, lift it up, pinch the knee, step through, bring it up, walk for 6 to 7 each side, and then switch it around and come back all the way again. Really good to stretch out those hip flexors, and it really does start to work the quads.
Okay, so the second kind of mobility exercise we want to look at is one that's going to loosen off your calves and your ankle area, okay? So if I turn to the side and Leon follows me down, don't all get jealous of my calves at once, I know they're huge. So if you're squatting and your calves are tight, what you'll often find is your heels will come off the floor like this, okay? And when you're squatting down, you're on the balls of your feet, which you obviously don't want, okay? So we're gonna show you a little mobility exercise that's gonna help you loosen off your calves a little bit. And we're also gonna give you one tip. If you really wanna start cracking on with your squats and you haven't quite got the flexibility there, we're gonna show you a little tip to help you out. So this one we're gonna take down to the ground, and this one is also gonna get a little bit of a hip flexor stretch again, and probably if you've got tight hamstrings and glutes, you're gonna get a little bit of that in as well, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna be like Spider-Man, okay? You're gonna take a step forward with one leg, lean forwards, and the important thing is that you're bringing this knee right over the foot, see? Because now my heel's off, I'm getting a good stretch in my calf. From there, I'm gonna push off, all right? I'm gonna come forwards, and I'm gonna crawl forward into the other leg. I'm gonna do a little bounce there, for me, because it feels nice releasing off my hip flexor, and then back again. All right, and the same thing, you do about 10 paces, forwards and back on both legs, just to help release off those calves a little bit, and get a good stretch through the kind of glutes and the hip area. So here's our cheeky little tip for you. If you're struggling to get nice low squats because your calves are quite tight, here's your little trick. Get yourself 2.5 kilo little plates, you know the ones you put on the end of your Olympic bar, and stick them under your heels, okay? This is gonna raise your heels up slightly.
Or get 2 magazines.
Or get 2 magazines, whatever you've got near you, okay? And this is gonna allow you to squat a little bit deeper. It's gonna stop your knees tracking quite so far forward, okay? So when you're in that position, it allows you to squat down nice and low, stay quite nice and balanced, and then power back up for your squat, okay? So there's a little tip for you if you're impatient and you wanna get going on. It's also gonna get you to feel what it's like to squat nice and low and open those hips up a little bit. So, get squatting.
So there's our two super quick exercises for you on how to improve your squat. Really important subject because personally we feel it's one of the most important compound movements and one of the most that we see done wrong. So take those away, implement them into your workouts, and you'll be squatting and wiping your butt on the floor before you know it. So we'll be back this time next week. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and see you soon.
See you later. Your liver creates a certain amount of cholesterol every day, okay? If you eat more cholesterol, it will simply produce less.